It seems like there's some interest in me making another Atari 800 handheld. So I was looking through files on my computer and reading about disk images, and I came across the Altiria 64 emulator and also my old discs. So I thought it might be fun to look at an adventure game I programmed when I was 12 and see if it makes any sense. All right. Oh, God! Oh, that was grating. Whoa, it's got a custom font. That's pretty cool. You are on a deck. The sea is vast. A deck? A deck on the ocean? All right, well, let's go north. Okay. I guess green is supposed to be like a jungle or something. You're on a shore. The sand glitters in the sunlight. Oh, how descriptive. North. A path. Okay. North and west. Okay, so we came from the west. Let's go north. You're in an old lean-to. The boards are loose. You find you can go south. A book of matches is here. Okay. Examine matches. They look ordinary. Let's see if I did the thing back in the day. I did. Okay. Techmat. Okay. Inventory. Invent. No, that didn't work. I think, yeah, an invalid command just repeats the location. Let's go south. Don't ask me how I remember this. Wait, look. Okay, I've created an east path. Because if there's one thing you can, if there's a tree big enough to block your path, some matches will burn it and it'll be fine. You are inside the jungle. You can go north and west. Let's go north. You're at a wall. It is man-made. That's redundant. I guess there's a hole under the wall. Let's go down. You're under the jungle. You find you can. How are you under a jungle? North or south? Let's go south. You're on a path underground. No hyphen. You hear dripping water ahead. You find you go north, south. A stick of dynamite is here. Okay, take din. Okay. Oh, I suppose I could light the dynamite. Probably would kill me though. You're in a small recess in the ground. A plug is in the ceiling. The ocean pours in on you. You have died. Oh, looks like I respawned. Great. That was obviously a glitch. I'm going to start over to be honest. Okay, north. Let's speed run this. Yes, I'm going to do the 50 star trick, and it's going to be great. Oh crap, I missed it. So much for my speed run. Okay, burn the tree. It should say, okay, a path now opened up to the east, because otherwise, you wouldn't know to look. Okay, I'm going to go north in the jungle. I'm going to go down in the jungle. You're under the jungle. Okay, I'm going to go south. Take dynamite. Oh, spelled it wrong. Light dynamite. What else am I going to do with the dynamite? Okay, this is obviously a trap. Let's go here. You're under the wall's foundation. Oh, it must be really deep underground. Okay, so wait, if I went so up, this was a dead end, right? Yeah, okay. So I have to go down, north. You're in a curve in the passage. Sunlight shines through a hole in the ceiling. You find you can go south, east, up. Okay, so south was the way I came. You were in an old underground graveyard. A decayed hand extends from the ground. Okay, can I examine the hand? I guess I can't. I failed my perception check. A dead end. A rope leads up. Okay. Rope leads down. Okay, so let's see. A boulder blocks the western entrance. I assume this is what the dynamite is for. There's a passage under the volcano. You're in a chamber. A long, narrow hole is next to a closed panel. Put the dynamite in the hole. You can't insert that. Why else would there be a hole there if I'm not supposed to put dynamite into it? Chekhov's dynamite. Okay, so let's see where this goes. You're in a swamp. Holes in the ground. Oh, the north side of the wall. Okay, it's already there. Down. Okay, so I've been there. Let's go back down again. East. Path. South. Okay, I've already been there. Go north. West leads to the volcano. East. South. South. East. East. Am I going around the wall? East. Bottom of the hill. North and up. Oh, yeah. Down? Okay, that goes into a hut. So I go north. Oh, I'm inside the hut. Okay. Oh, a knife. Nice. Let's take that. Okay. Wow, I have all sorts of stuff. South and up. Where does up go? As you enter the loft, the hut collapses. Spelled incorrectly. You have died. Ah, man, I can't even beat my own game. Oh, I respawned. Okay, let's go up again. Oh no, I'm dead again. This is like Edge of Tomorrow. Apparently that Roadhouse remake is directed by Doug Liman. Probably a solid film. Oh, the color changed again. Okay. Okay, I'm going to go down the hill. North. Oh, up and north lead to the same place? That's dumb. Man, I was a stupid kid. You're on the eastern shore. Okay, so north, west, west, north. I've already been down this hole, haven't I? Yeah, there we go. Wait, another dead end? Oh, wait, I've already been there. This is like the Dark Souls of text adventure games. Okay, I'm back to the inactive volcano. A boulder blocks the western entrance. You find you can go north and east. Examine boulder. Oh. The heck I can't. Use dynamite? Light dynamite? Put dynamite? Ah! Oh, I didn't even have to light it. That's convenient. Yes! What was that? Okay, I guess I'm in the volcano now. Alright, so I came from the east, so I'm going to go west. You're in a sharp turn of the corridor, okay? You're on a musty platform. A piece of canvas covers the upper exit. Burn canvas? You can't burn that. It must be made of Teflon or something. Okay, east. Southeast. Okay, so I'm going to try south. You're in a smooth tunnel with a chute hole above, inaccessible. Spelled that right at least. Through a smooth rock is here. Talk rock. Why not? Smooth rock. This obviously needed more QA. Okay, east. That takes me back outside the volcano. Down there's something down. A long, narrow hole is next to a closed panel. It's like Lost. Examine panel. Of course I can't do that. Why would I want to be able to do that? south, west, south, north, west, east, up. A piece of canvas covers the upper exit. Oh wait, I have a knife. Use knife. Put knife. Canvas. Cut. Canvas. Oh, that's nice. A piece of canvas still covers the upper exit. You are in the huge hollow in this volcano. The sun shines from above. You find you can go west and down. I guess west. You're on a cliff outside the volcano. It's a long way down. You can go south and east. You're in a hollowed out room. A cord dangles from the ceiling. A cord and a rod. Something tells me if I pull that cord, it's going to kill me. I'm going to take the rod. Have you ever used ChatGPT and when you're waiting for it to generate an answer, it reminds you of like the Infocom games and like it would access the disk? Like you would type in like, oh, I want to like take bazooka, right? You type in a command and then the disk would be like chunk, 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 chunk. You'd be like, I wonder if it's going to work. And then you find out if it works or not. So that's what ChatGPT makes me think of Infocom games sometimes. Okay, so I distinctly remember a thin hole. You're on a path, a rope leads down. Well, wait, where the heck have I? Base of an okay, north, down, a hole is, okay. Insert rod. Put rod. Obviously in the hole. Place rod? What can I examine? We might have to cheat. Let's examine the code. Okay, so lock must be a text description of the location. RE, I think, is an additional description. DA 255, that must be like data. Lock 1, lock 2. I think those numbers are room numbers, like room number 36, room number 27, and lock 1, 2, 3, 4. I believe those are the things you can pick up. That would make sense because if you pick something up and dropped it, then it would have a different location. I'm doing some graphic stuff. I believe 20 is the main loop. Print location, print whatever. Trap 20, go to 3000. Yeah, if location 1 equals current location R, then print a book of matches at 0. So yeah, you can pick up stuff and drop it, I guess. And let's see, go to 56. That must be where it gets data. Let V verb equal input 1 to 3. So the first 3 characters that you input. Then we jump to the 4th character. If ISS, that's a 2-dimensional array, equals space, then 40. So like we're looking for the next word here. S equals S plus 1. So we're basically we're looking for the next space. So like if you typed examine, it would only look at EXA and then it would ignore everything until it saw the next space. But if you get to the end of the buffer, which is S equals 40, then it says need a noun. All right, so then it gets the noun there, basically from the current index, +1, +2, +3. Then it does a bunch of branches for the possible verbs. It says what is the verb. Here's some additional commands like inventory, look, quit, and the directions. Oh yeah, that must be how the room navigation works. So like if I equals N for north and north is more than 0, then R equals north, go to 10. So in Atari Basic, the lower something is on the line list, the faster it will execute because it always scans from the bottom up. That's why it keeps going back to 10. So the real meat and potatoes is at 6,000. let U equal our room times 10 plus 100, then minus 10? That's kind of weird. So if room was 1, that would be 110 minus 10, which would be line 100. So the first room, yeah, you were on a deck. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, so see how it says NO is 2, so that would be 2 times 10, 20 plus 100 minus 10. That's like way overly confusing. Why did I do that? The other thing that's dumb, although I wouldn't have known this at the time, is that the Atari stores all integers as it stores it as a 6-byte BCD, no matter what. So it could be the number 0 or the number 10 million. It still takes up the same amount of space in memory. So I might as well have just typed the line numbers. Like going north takes you to line number 110. I didn't even know what BCD was when I was 12. Did you? It changes the color of the screen every time you go back to the parser. So lock 1, 2, 3, 4 is each of the pick-upable items. So we're going to see if it's in the room, and if it is, we say that it's in the room. Then let V equals input 1 to 3. That gets the verb, and then we search for the first space, and then the next 3 characters after that. Noun, N. Then we do a bunch of branching based off of the verb, off the verb list. Couldn't we have just used like literals here? I don't see why we needed to do that. I probably read it in some magazine. I thought that was the best way to do it. We have, well, yeah, here's some literals right here. Like if I equals look, quit, restart, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, so if I equals north and the north jump location is greater than 0, then room equals north, go to 10, and then it gets multiplied. Oh, I must have been using like room numbers and line numbers separately. It's kind of needlessly complicated. This is the inventory, all 4 whole items you can carry. Lovely. Then there's all this. See, this is redundant. I should have jumped to a subroutine, cleared all of the directional locations to 0, and then only set the ones that were necessary. That would take up less memory. Let's see, you're on a path, blah, blah, blah. Rope leads down. Yeah, I should have done like a 2-dimensional string array there. I think you can do that on Atari. West passage leads inside. If dr5 equals 0, that must be conditionals in the location, like, oh, is the boulder been blown up? Has the tree been burnt, etc. So those conditionals should have changed the description, but it didn't always. Yeah, so basically it's up to 10 lines per room. Although it looks like everything fits in like 1 or 2. Inside the hut, blah, blah, blah. All these locations. Quite a few locations, actually. These must be nouns that affect the environment, or no, it looks like you're taking stuff. Because if noun equals blah, 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 and if location 1 equals room, then looks like you get the item. Then lock 1, which is the item variable, gets set to 0, which must mean it's in your inventory. That must be dropping things. Yeah, you can't drop that. If n equals noun 1 to 3 and lock 0, if lock 0, if n equals noun 1 to 3 and lock 1 equals 0 or lock 1 equals room. So it looks like you can examine something as long as you're holding it or if it's in your inventory. I should have made it so you can examine everything. I mean, why not? You can't insert that. See, these are all the verbiage executables. Under it is a hole. Why bother? The ocean pours in on you. Go to 4,000. That must be when you die. So you can't cut that. You can't burn that. You have found a boat. You use it to get home. Wow. There is an ending. 3,000 must be the directions. You have died. Subroutines. Load game, save game. Player status? What's your player status? I mean, like, do you have like hit points or something? Oh, it looks like you could actually save your game to a file called data. Huh. What do you know? Oh, and it's like, Oh, that's what the DA file is for. It loads in 255 bytes. And then looks like it's storing the location of all the items and it's storing the status of all the things like, oh, is the tree burnt? Is it not burnt? Wow, this is pretty prescient for a 12-year-old. Maybe I was probably smarter when I was 12. I still had all my brain cells. Let's Game Shark this stuff. Line 700. If n equals noun 46, then go to 704. Else you can't insert that. 704, the panel slides open, creating an east vector of 14. And dr5 equals 1, which means a panel or whatever has been open. So noun 46, that was defined right at the beginning. Yeah, the rod. Insert the rod. Like, why won't it let me insert the rod? I want to insert the rod. Oh, now this works? Okay, there's a long, narrow hole. Insert rod. You can't insert that. Well, there's a glitch. You were in a tunnel eating outside. The sun shines from the north. I won! And the ending's glitched. You can't type the word insert. Oh, I remembered why this verb thing is the way it is. It's like when you type these in from a video game magazine listing, by putting all the verbs and nouns into a long string, it obfuscates how to beat the game. So when you're typing in most of the code, you see like these verb index arrays, and you're like, what does that even mean? Yeah, so from a coding standpoint, it's dumb. But if you think about people typing this in from a magazine, it makes sense. Must have been a parse issue. Anyway, we managed to beat the game. So there you go. I played a text adventure game I wrote when I was 12 years old. And I had to hack to figure out how to beat it at age 48. What is that like? That's exactly 4 times older. Oh, man. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed that video, and yeah, if you're interested in that Atari 800 handheld portable kit, I don't even think it would be a kit. It would be like I would design it, and then I would make the 3D print files available online, and then I would have a PCB design available online. Then you could just make your own PCB, print your own parts. All right, well, there you go. That was me playing a game that I wrote when I was 1/4 the age I am now. Sounds like a country song. When I was 1/4 the age that I am now, I went out to a field and tipped my first cow. Blamber, 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 the barefoot women. It's okay to be a redneck. There, that's every country song. Wait a minute, I'm back. I think I know where the problem is. It's right here. S equals 4. It does 1 check for a space. And it increments, but then it goes right to the noun. That's why the insert didn't work. Did I even play test this thing? Come on. Wait, save. Yeah, we better leave it at 32. So 32, let V equal I blah blah S equals 4. Okay, we put that on the same line. That gives us a little bit more breathing room. Okay. So 33. If I SS, so that's index S to, so yeah, it's the beginning of the index and the end of the index. So if you wanted to look at like 1, 3, you'd be like 1, 3. But in this case, we're looking at the same index, a single character. So we just do index, index. If that equals space, then 40. So here's where we screwed up, or by we, I mean me. So S equals S plus 1. If S equals 40, then print need a noun, go to 30. But until you hit the end of the buffer, continue to scan. Go to 33. Remark. Continue scan. Okay, so we get the first. The verb is that. Then we set it to 4. If it's a space, jump to 40. Increment it. If we hit the buffer size, then do an error, go to 30. Else go to 33 and continue looking for the first space. All right. All right, let's speed run this again. Are you still watching? Why would anyone watch this? Because the thing is, all the other verbs were 4-letter verbs except for insert, which is 5 letters. That's why. That's why those worked and the other ones didn't. Burn matches, that's redundant. Burn tree. Okay. North, down, south. Take dynamite. North, 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 up, north, shoot, west, boulder. Okay, put din. West, west, up, cut. Again, that's 3 canvas. Okay. Oh, I don't have the knife yet. East, east. Oh man, I gotta go around the frickin' world to get the knife. Okay, so south, east, east, south, east, north, north. Take knife. Resist the urge to go up in the cabin because it will cause me to die. West, west, north. This seems like some kind of like social experiment where I want to see like the most boring video I can make that someone will still watch. East, down. It's borderline experimental. Let's see, north, down. Okay, here we are. This is where the rubber meets the road. Insert rod. Oh, it worked! North. Yeah! I fixed the code bug 36 years later.